We got a crazy Wednesday workout for you, Firewall. It's gonna be absolute mayhem. Crazy. Rotating through for 15 minutes, we got 4 movements, all with a little bit of tempo component to them. Some of them we have to elongate how long it takes us to do a rep. Others we're gonna be doing a pause. So the 4 movements, the first one is gonna be 5 per arm of a bicep curl, 7 push-ups, 9 per side ab bicycles, and then 11 per side crossing mountain climbers. So like I said, all these are gonna have a little tempo component to them. When all this is said and done, we're looking at getting through this only about 3 or 4 times. Again, we are looking at the quality of the movement for these, not how many times we can get through this. We're not looking for speed. We want to make sure you're getting them done right and in the proper timing. So we're gonna go through these one by one. The tempo bicep curls. I'm gonna have that dumbbell in my hand. I'm gonna have my palm facing forward here, just like this. I'm gonna curl that dumbbell right up to the shoulder, and then I'm gonna count 3 seconds to lower all the way down. 3, 2, 1. As soon as that elbow locks out, I'm coming right back up. 3, 2, 1. What I want you to think about is when you're doing this, when you're lowering that dumbbell back down to your extended position, I want you to flex that bicep as hard as you can, as if you just took your shirt off at the beach and you try to impress some lucky ladies or fellas, all right? So that is gonna be the bicep curls, 5 each side. Then you got your tempo push-ups. These are gonna be with just body weight. If you can't do a push-up from the ground, grab an elevated surface like a box, a chair, a table, whatever it might be, a bench. Okay, before these tempo push-ups, I'm gonna get my feet together in my push-up position here. My hands are just slightly outside my shoulder, weights in my palms. I'm gonna count for 3 seconds as I lower down. 3, 2, 1. As soon as my chest touches, I'm pressing right back out and going right back down. 3, 2, 1, and pressing out. When I'm doing this, I'm thinking about squeezing my arms, trying to grip the floor. So I'm trying to get in 7 tempo push-ups here with a 3-second descent every time with those elbows staying tucked and tight to my side. I don't want to let them start flaring out. If you need to, you go onto your knees, or like I said, to an elevated surface. It would look the exact same here, where I'm going down 3, 2, 1, then I touch and I'm pressing right back out. So 7 reps there. Then we got the 9 per side of the ab bicycles. So I'm gonna be laying on the ground here. I'm gonna lie back. I'm gonna get my hands interlocked behind my head. I'm gonna bring my right elbow to left knee. Pause for 1, then switch. 1, 1, 1. So we're doing the exact same thing like we normally do when we do these, except we are gonna purposefully get a pause with the elbow touching the knee. It's 9 per leg. Also focus on the opposite leg extending all the way out when you're holding this position. That's gonna make it harder. If you need to ease up a little bit, you can keep that knee slightly bent. So instead of getting my left leg all the way extended, I could maybe tuck it up a little bit just like this to get the tension out of my core. So you got 9 per side there. Then you're going right into 11 per side of that crossover mountain climber, where you do have a pause as well. So what that's gonna look like is I'm gonna have those hands slightly outside the shoulders. I'm gonna drive my knee across my body like this, pause for a second, and then I'm gonna reset, pause, and it's okay to bend that elbow a little bit because I'm trying to really get that knee across and hold, and then I'm switching to the other side. All right, so you get 11 per side there. Again, your arms don't have to stay straight the whole time. When my right leg crosses over, my right arm's gonna wanna bend a little bit, and that's fine. So again, sticking to the tempo of each of those movements, we're looking to get through about 3 or 4 times through. Have fun with that. Then, we're gonna have an AMRAP 13, 26 push-ups, 13 burpees, 26 jumping lunges. The push-ups we pretty much already went over, except now you don't have to do the tempo with them. What you can do is, if you can't do them all the way to the ground, go to those knees, or you can choose, again, an elevated surface. We're looking to do these probably in about 4 or 5 sets, trying to keep it to about 6 reps at a time every time you go into it with short rest in between. So again, for that push-up, my feet are together, my body's staying in one plank position. As I lower that chest down, it's gonna touch my target, and I'm gonna lock those elbows all the way out. Okay, 26 push-ups there. Then, after you lock out, let's say I'm going for push-up number 26, I'm gonna stand all the way up first, Then I'm gonna go into my 13 burpees. If going all the way down to the ground is tough for you, you can keep those straight arm burpees. So I can step back maybe, come back up, jump and clap, that could be one. If we can get our chest all the way down to the ground, we can jump back or step back, and then we can jump up or step up. So the fastest way is gonna be to put the hands down, kick back, lower the chest. As I warm up, my hips shoot high, feet land flat, and then a little jump and clap overhead, making sure my hips open up. So 13 burpees there. Then we got 26 jumping lunges here. If you don't have that jump, if you can't, one, control your knee to touch the ground, and two, make sure your front foot is flat when it's landing, then we should go to that regular stepping lunge. We're just gonna progress up real quick. So that stepping lunge, I'm stepping out. I got those two 90-degree angles in the front knee and back knee, and then I'm pressing out that front heel to stand myself back up, again with the gentle knee tap. If we're getting the jump involved, it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna make sure my knees and hips open up in the air every time, control the knee to the ground, and then I'm springing right back up into the next one. We're looking to get these done, if you're doing the jumping, in about 1 or 2 sets, ideally 26 in a row. If we're not able to do that, maybe try to get to something like 16, take a little bit of a break, and then do the 10 more. And that's 26 total, 13 each side. For this workout, the SAMRAP 13, we're gonna get through about 4 rounds of it. If you get a little bit more than that, kudos to you. It's gonna be a nice burner on the lungs, the legs, the arms. Oh, it's gonna be oh so good. Good luck with it, have fun.